Just bear with us as you may hear some interference from the stadium announce. We are right next to the speakers here at Stratford. Oh, someone's left their car door unlocked and open. Please bear with us. We're in the middle of nowhere here in Stratford. Not to be rude to Stratford itself, but we have been told that the internet signal isn't the greatest, I'm afraid. But we're here today with Rebels Radio from Stratford, brought to you by MyFootballClub and the Slough Town Supporters Trust. And joining me on the microphones today, all the way from Yorkshire, we have Mick Newton, who's the chairman of MyFC. Mick, how are you?
Very well. Sorry if you can't hear particularly well, because we are right underneath the speaker. We are in the middle of the countryside. Fields nicely all around us. Few houses to the left, and we are in the only stand. Lovely stand. Opposite we have the home and away dugouts, but there's very little else, to be fair. It's a beautiful little ground though. Looks in very good condition. Nicely cut. We've got John Porter stood in the middle of the field trying to look intelligent as the players are warming up, and Gary, our Horsham Rebel, taking photographs at the side of the pitch. We are quarter of an hour away from kick-off. I've got the teams. I am going to run through the teams with you, but we have just been informed that there may be a slight change to this. Apparently Guy Hollis pulled up during the pre-match warm-up. He's just gone in to be looked at by Super Kev. So we're not 100% sure that this will be the team that's out there, but I'll give you the teams as they are. Started with the hometown today, Stratford Town, who have won 2 games out of 2 in their first season this EvoStick Southern Premier League. Their team is in goal, Andy Kemp. 2, and captain is Gary Moran. 3, Aaron Stringfellow. 4, Marcel Simpson. 5, Liam Francis. 6, Scott Hadland. 7, Aaron Moses Garvey. 8 is Joe Housel. 9 is Dra Angus. 10 is Edwin Ahakinhura. I don't know how you pronounce his name. 11 is Rob Thompson-Brown, and the subs for Stratford today. 12, Alex Price. 14, Simone Tullock. 15 is Emmett Delfunzo. 16 is Ken Charlery. 17 is Tyrone Fagan. And like I say, for the Rebels, we're not 100% sure on this lineup, but we're going to give you what's down here at the moment. Guy Hollis is out there at the moment. We've got in goal Mark Scott. 2, Sean Fraser. 3 is Ryan Parsons. 4, Guy Hollis. 5, making his debut for the Rebels, and captain is Gary McDonald. 6 is Adrian Sears. 7 is Nathan Webb. 8, Adam Martin. 9, Scott Harris. 10 is Lewis Putman. 11, Warren Harris. Subs for the Rebels today is 12, Callum Webb. 14, Ben Edwards. 15 is Jake Parsons. 16, Gherkin Gockman. And 17 is Neil Baker. Couple of bits of injury news for you. Ed Smith is out at the moment with a hamstring pull. He's hopeful for next Saturday. Doubts if he'll be available for Tuesday. We've also got an injury to Craig Scott. He looks like he's 2 or 3 weeks away from full fitness. Jamie McClurg is away on a family holiday at the moment, and that's about it at the moment that we've got. And if you can't hear us, we do apologise. It is a rather loud tannoy system that's pointing straight at us. Large number of Slough fans have made the travel up today. Didn't take very long to get here. Took us about an hour and a half. Mick, how long did it take you to get here? Nearly 3 hours, but there was a traffic accident about 7 or 8 miles from here, and the police were only letting one lane through at a time. Otherwise, I'd have been here about 45 minutes earlier. We're back with the stadium announcer again, and we are sat right underneath the speaker. I think I'll let him tell you where we are.
Yeah, so what we're going to, if you can hear us and it's distorted through the town announcements, our apologies. Obviously that won't happen while the game's on. We have some trust news for you. If you aren't a member of the trust, you can join that. Something that you get a £10 donation will get you into the supporters trust. It gives you cheap entry on the coach, and also the trust does a lot of stuff for the football club. Obviously co-sponsors of Rebel Radio here, and shirt sponsors on the back as well. They've continued that, and we're just waiting to see who's come out. Ben Edwards has been warming up a little bit, so we're not 100% sure on the line-up today. But today is FA Cup Day. Yes, just 76 days away after Arsenal beat Aston Villa. We have some FA Cup games starting. And
Stratford Town,
we're just trying to listen in as the person does his announcing.
Aaron Stringfellow. Number 4 is Marcel Simpson. 5 is Liam Francis. 6 is Scott Hadland. 7 is Aaron Moses Garvey. 8 is Joe Halsall. 9 is Dior Angus. 10 is Edwin Akora. And 11 is Rob Thompson Brown. Starting 11 for Slough Town, in goal is Mark Scott. Number 2 is Sean Fraser. 3 is Ryan Parsons. 4 is Guy Hollis. 5 is Captain Gary MacDonald. 6 is Adrian Sear. 7 Nathan Webb. 8 is Adam Martin. 9 Scott Harris. 10 Lewis Putman. And 11 is Warren Harris. Substitutes today for Stratford Town. Number 12 is Alex Price. 14 is Simeon Tulloch. 15 is Emmett Delfonso. 16 Kevin Charlie. And 17 is Tyrone Fagan. Number 12 is Callum Webb. 14 is Ben Edwards. 15 is Jake Parsons.
See through the match day chat. Nick, would you like to? You've got a couple of we're just going to run through the teams with you again. We've got a couple of minutes before two, Gary Moran, captain. 3, Aaron Stringfellow. 4, 7 is Aaron Moses Garvey. 8, Joe Halsall. 9, Tyrone Fagan as the teams come. 8, Adam Martin. 9, Scott Harris. 10, Lewis Putman. 11, are Peter Dobson. We're not in the greatest position in Stratford. Some streaming
on the yellow shaded area in front of the main stand.
We are kind of coming in and out of the signal area. And I don't know if it's a personal thing, but the referee's just calling them over. So Gary McDonald leadership hopefully will come in. It looks as though they're going to stay the way it is. Fans make their way through, and he's got no one to pass it to. His man's there now. Nathan Webb crosses the halfway line, surges forward, trying to play the ball in, but and it's come off Adrian Sear, who's watching that run from the midfield.
Putnam's looking quite useful up front. He's a tall lad, putting himself about a little bit, but he needs better service at the moment. He's not quite getting the service he requires.
Yeah, again, Stratford on the attack. This time, Akincourt is offside, and Slough will have the chance to have a little bit of a breather. So the Slough fans not enjoying this start to the game. Not getting some singing going behind the goals.
No, they are rather quiet at the moment. Mark Scott's going to take this free kick for offside. Very tall lad, fluorescent orange, white boots.
There's a cheapskate. He hasn't paid to get into the game. He's just flying around in that helicopter, watching the action as it goes on.
Yeah, probably.
Scott, long clearance up. Harris, Adam Martin was up against Haddon. Haddon a lot shorter. This time it's with Ryan Parsons. Nathan Webb heads it back to McDonald, who plays the ball over the top. That's a good ball in. Scott Harris does well to win it, but it's cleared by Stringfellow, and immediately and just see if we can find some left two up.
We've got
and guy Thompson Brown does well, and he's won a free kick, and he's just done a little kick there. And Thompson Brown not moving 3 times. Sean Fraser's taking for him. Sear wants to take it quickly, but the referee's going to come over and have a little word with Thompson Brown. And Nathan Webb to get Sean Fraser in. He did well with the cross.
Nathan Webb looks quite a useful player.
Housel still arguing with Sear now. The referee will do well to calm this one down. Number 6 Hadlin seems to be pointing around, blaming somebody. But I think it was on the blind side of the referee, but you'd expect the linesman to have seen that.
Well, the linesman was 5 yards away from that at the most. Now the referee's now going to have a word with the linesman, but
it's Histon Neil Leamington 1. He's just had a quick word with his linesman. I get the feeling that Sear and Housel will be the 2 players called over. He's also calling over the captains for both teams, Moran and McDonald.
Yeah. I think this must be a rollicking.
Yeah, I can't see a card coming out there. I don't think the Slough fans would be too happy about that. I clearly saw Housel kick Adrian Sear as he was shielding the ball out.
Yeah, there was no...
you can often tell when away fans don't make a lot of noise that maybe they've seen the same thing and they're keeping quiet because they've seen it. No yellow cards issued there, just a stern 2. And it is... I don't know what he's giving him a talking to... I don't understand. Maybe put kicking the ball away. The score here from Stratford Town is Stratford Town 1, Slough Town 0. The goal coming in the second minute of the game, and Stratford have had a couple of opportunities. Slough finally got it, maybe after the first 18-20 minutes, as Mark Scott launches another long kick ball down. Francis does well to win this one, and this time it's left. The ball will come to Housel, again up against Sear. Housel does well, but Sear will be the first to the ball to Martin. Martin does well to play that ball. He got clipped there by Hadland. And again, Robson Brown again kicks the ball away. He's got to be watch what he's doing. Ball's out with Fraser on this near hand side with the clearance. Again, McDonald comes over to win the ball, but again, ball comes to Angus. Angus looking immediately for the run of Thompson Brown. He's up against Fraser. Another little push in the back, but Fraser's done really well there. Good defending by Sean Fraser. No one in front of him helping him whatsoever.
No, he was on his own there. He did very, very well to get.
Stringfell over the throat to Thompson Brown. Thompson Brown turns, looking for the pass. Gives it to Moses Garvey in the centre. Through to Housel. Housel can't get that one. And again, Nathan Webb. Oh, and that one is a foul. But the referee's play on. Stringfellow's got the ball. To Akura. Gives it back to Stringfellow. Plenty of time to put a good cross in. He can't get the cross in. And Hollis will clear that one. And I think the referee might just go back and have a word with Nathan Webb. No, he's just having a word with him about that tackle there.
About that. Quite right. I think that kick from Stringfell was probably the worst thing he's done all day, and the crowd's giving him a bit of a rollick.
He's just taken 10 yards for his throw, and the ball's back with him. He's cleared up the line, and this time McDonald hears the keeper shout, and Scott will come to the edge of his area and pick that ball up. Literally 44 minutes into the game, few minutes plus whatever the injury time. Long kick by Scott. Warren Harris and Scott Harris up for that. Will the ball forward to Putnam? No, it won't. Cleared by Moran. Nathan Webb, good, the yellow card. It's not cleared. Nathan Webb will have it. He's trying to go on the left. He cuts inside. It's onto his left foot. He shoots, and that one's just over the top by Nathan. Cutting inside, hitting it with his right foot, but it's just over the top of the bar. And Kemp will take his time with this free kick. And Adam Martin just not happy with the referee, complaining about maybe the decisions.
About it, but you've got your free kick.
So we've got Windsor nil, AFC Dunstable nil. Windsor scorer. You might not be able to hear us because the tannoy system is a little bit loud. I'm just going to take this to have a 2-minute break while I just try and reset the signal thing for you, so you get a better listening for these signal. So we'll a couple of minutes with some more half-time scores. So welcome back here to the DCS Stadium, it's called here, at Stratford Town, for today's game between Stratford Town and Slough Town. Score at the moment is Stratford Town 1-0 up at half time, with a goal scored in 2 minutes by number 11 Rob Thompson-Brown. And Stratford looks very dangerous on the attack, playing free up front. Slough took a while to get used to them. The Slough players are already out at the moment, so they've had their talking to. As I can just see Mark Scott, the Slough goalkeeper, just getting a few instructions there. A couple of scores from around. We've got Cirencester 0, Hitchin Town 0. By all accounts, it's not the best of games there. We've got Hitchin Town, Hungerford Town are 2-0 up at home to Dorchester. Windsor 0, AFC Dunstable 0 in the FA Cup. Weymouth 0, Dunstable Town 0. Poulton Rovers are 1-0 up. Maidenhead 0, Gosport Borough 0 in the Conference South. Maidenhead top of the table there. Cambridge City are 1-0 up. We've got St Neots Town 0, Poole Town 1. Biggleswade top of the table 0, Greenwich 1. And judging by, I think, the other games in this, it will be Stratford and Chippenham who will be top of the table if everything stays this way. Whereas Chippenham Town were leading at half-time 1-0. Chesham 0, Portland Town 1. It's actually Chippenham Town 2, Bedworth 0. 2 goals by Andy Sandell, apparently. We've got Kings Lynn 0, Bideford 0. Histon 0, Leamington, which we drove past on our way up today. It's Histon 0, Leamington 1. And game between the two champions of the divisions of the South West and Central, Kettering 1, Merthyr Town 1. So I know you're going to hear very little due to the fact that the Tannoy system is on. Slough Town are out. The managers have just come out as well. And no personnel changes at the moment for the Rebels. The substitutes for Slough today: Callum Webb 12, 14 Ben Edwards, 15 Jake Parsons, 16 Gherkin Gottman, 17 is Neil Baker, as Stratford just start to come out well now. And they've got a large number of substitutes out there. Stratford, only 5 allowed obviously, but we shall see how it goes. So I'll run through the teams with you in a second as we get them. Just waiting for Mick to attempt to try and get into his commentary seat as the referee just comes out, and Warren Harris just having a quick chat with the referee there. So I'll run through the teams with you as they are, starting with the hometown teams. Stratford.
Standing on the yellow shaded area in front of the main stand. If they could move out of that area, please.
So
standing on the yellow shaded area in front of the main stand.
It's just been told not to stand in front of the people that sit down. So I'll start with Stratford Town. I'll start with them. In goal is Andy Kemp. 2 is Gary Moran, who's captain. 3, Aaron Stringfellow. 4, Marcel Simpson. 5 is Liam Francis. 6, Scott Hadland, who's on a yellow card. 7 is Aaron Moses Garvey. 8, Joe Housel. 9 is Dyer Angus. 10 is Edwin Akarankora. And 11 is goal scorer Rob Thompson-Brown. Substitutes for Stratford: number 12, Alex Price. Number 14, Simon Tullock. 15 is Emmett Delfonte. 16 is Kevin Charlery. 17 is Tyrone Fagan for the Rebels, who will be kicking off for the second half. We have Mark Scott in goal. 2 is Sean Fraser. 3, Ryan Parsons. 4, Guy Hollis. 5, and captain Gary McDonald. 6, Adrian C. 7 is Nathan Webb. 8, Adam Martin. 9, Scott Harris. 10, Lewis Putman. 11, Warren Harris. And as I said, subs for Slough: Callum Webb. 12, 14, Ben Edwards. 15, Jake Parsons. 16, Gherkin Gottman. And 17, Neil. There you go. So Slough passes again, looking to Warren Harris.
You're hundreds of miles away.
I know. Scott Harris.
Season, so
theoretically,
the rest of them we should be okay.
So Stratford will have a free kick. Just for Stratford.
He forced the defender into cracking the ball right out the ground. We have
Guy Hollis is
from the corner flag.
Yep, Guy Hollis going to take this one. Expect a long throw to the box. They've sent up McDonald. Sear makes a late run into the box. Ames is free header there by Simpson. And it's been punched clear by the goalkeeper to Putman. Putman's got the chance to get the ball in. Left footed cross. This time cleared by
1-0, but I think we probably deserved an equaliser if truth be told.
Yep, 10 minutes gone of this second half. The ball's with Warren Harris. He's just across the halfway line. Ryan Parsons on the overlap. Up against Angus. Angus has done well, but he's fallen over. Ryan Parsons has got the ball. Can he get it back to Warren Harris? He can. Can he get it inside to Adam Martin? He just overtouched. It's going to come to Putman. He's going to get it onto his left foot. He cuts inside onto his left. He shoots that one. He's claiming that it was deflected, but his shot goes over and out of the ground. No,
it wasn't. It wasn't deflected. Too hard, but it was a good move. Another good move. Unfortunately, didn't come to anything at the end of it. But
it's the first time really that Slough got down the flank on this left-hand side. Good play by Ryan Parsons.
Yes, it is. Yeah, we need to use this flank more. Seems to have been they've been going down the left-hand side quite a lot.
Yeah, Cheshire United have equalised game against Poulton Rovers. It's 1-1 there. And Kemp it is that takes the kick. Long kick this time. Fraser up against Thompson Brown. Fraser does well. Can he get the second ball? He can't. Thompson Brown does. And again, Sear and Housel. And this time Housel on the edge of the box. He's got it on his left foot. He's looking for a ball. Good block by Guy Hollis. Ball's back out with Housel though. He's going to try and get the ball in. Again, Guy Hollis. Great challenge. Does well to clear that one up the line and get the ball away from danger. But it's a throw into Stratford. Takes quick down the wide. He's trying to find Warren Harris. Just overhits there. But Dorchester have come back from 2-0 down to 2-2.
Nice little fight back for them. Hopefully we can come back from 1-0.
Yep, and Cheshire United have gone from 1-0 down to 1 up at home to Poulton Rovers. So some changes there. And it's a throw on the far hand side for Stratford. We've played 14 minutes of this second half. It's still Stratford Town 1, Slough Town 0. And the Slough players aren't happy about that. It's not the first time that he has gone through and gone in on a player. Nathan Webb is on the floor. He seems to be in a lot of pain. The referee has stopped any kind of scenes between the two teams. McDonald there just kind of giving his view to it to the referee, but I think the referee clearly saw it. He's going to get a card.
Yeah.
He's going to get a card at least. It's a poor challenge and Nathan Webb's feeling that one. You can see he's getting a lot of... Is it red or is it going to be yellow? 61 minutes into the game. It's like I say, it's not the first time that he's had a bit of a ding-dong with a player. Nathan Webb standing up. He's going to hobble off. I don't see what the referee's seeing here. That's with everything that comes in. But it's going to be Nathan Webb with this corner on this near-hand side. 65 minutes gone. It's still 1-0. Slough send up McDonald and Hollis for this one. This time, great free kick, good one, well headed by Simpson. Thompson Brown can't clear. Martin plays it back out. And Moran does well to stop that one going for yet another corner, but it will be a throw on this near hand side.
Later in the second half, maybe hopefully that's not put the mockers on him.
Butman's got time to turn. Comes off Francis and it's a throw in. Though again by Stratford, it will come out to Adam Martin. Brown up against McDonald. But he goes past McDonald easily. Great. Heads it across the goal. Should have done a lot better. He should have at least, much like Scott Harris, tested the goalkeeper. The Chippenham going top of the table. 4-0 up. Scott Harris flicks the ball on, but no one can get to that one. Ball's come to Angus, he's had a chance, but straight, so the foul on Fagan there. Ball's kicked up towards Warren Harris. Stringfellow does well in the left back position. Everyone can see that's clearly handball, apart from the referee. Fraser up again, trying to get the ball in. It's hit, handball. Ball's out to Sean Fraser. Oh, and he rushed it, just got over it, and he's fired it over the top of the box. And it still remains here at Stratford Town. Stratford Town 1, Slough Town 0. Still no sign of that substitution on the far hand side. We have played 73 minutes, so we've got about 17-18 minutes left. Slough having a better second half than the first half by far.
The sub spent half the time lacing his boots up, that's why he didn't come on in the figure. Webb.
His foot, and Thompson Brown is I'm surprised that he wasn't the player that was substituted.
Yeah.
He's lucky to be on the pitch.
He's pushing his luck a little bit at the moment.
The talent and bags of feistiness, unfortunately.
Yes, you wonder why someone with that much talent loses his head as he does.
Goal in the game at Histon. It's Histon. The ball's come to Thompson Brown. He's pulling back again, and then again it's another yellow card. Another goal. It's St. Neots. Tulloch gets the ball in towards Ryan Park. Scott Harris for the ball, but just not enough. Adrian Sear up against. Will come now. And some tackles flying in here, but Sear brings the ball away. It's up towards Scott Harris, does well to turn. Gives the ball out to Jake Parsons. Jake looking for some options. Onto his right foot. Goes wide to Sean Fraser. Lovely ball. Releases Sean Fraser. Got him. Poor ball there by Stratford. by Stringfellow. Again, clearance this time. Too far in front. Stringfellow will clear that one up the line. It's for throwing on the far hand. Take over. I've got no breath left.
You got no what?
Breath left. Come on.
You got no breath left. It's Gary McDonald, by the way, not Ronald McDonald. I think you've got that.
And Sear just gives a foul away on Housel there, and Sear will go into the referee's book for that one.
Well, that's the first Slough caution of the afternoon, isn't it?
It is, but I think that those two have had a battle all going through. Sean, Adrian Sear, and there's a final substitution on the far hand side. Rob Thompson-Brown, who's coming off the pitch. Are they actually going to make the substitution now or not? They're.
Yeah.
And Ken Charlery will come on.
Number 11, Rob Thompson-Brown, is number 16, Kevin Charlie.
So Adrian Sear picks up his second yellow card in 2 games. Mostly for the fouling, a little bit for persistent fouling, but he's had a good battle with Joe Housel, the number 8 of Stratford. The two of them have gone at it all game long.
He's given as good as he's got. Probably at the end of the day deserves the caution, but it has been a good battle. Let's just say that, and we've certainly deserved something out of this.
So Kemp will take the free kick. Aim towards the new substitute. Sear comes across, high foot in by Housel, cleared by Sean Fraser up the line, but Hadland does well to keep it in for Stratford. On to Stringfellow, to Fagan. Fagan, poor touch, but it comes to the substitute. Tried to backheel it through. It's an offside decision, and Slough wanted to bring the ball out, and the referee's called it back. Where's the advantage? I don't think that Mr. Taylor has had the best of games in the eyes of Slough fans. Long ball forward, Moran with the captain, a good header. It will come to Adam Martin. Adam Martin trying to release Jake Parsons. He's just overhit that one a little bit. And it will be a throw-in for Stratford on this near hand side. We have roughly about 3 minutes plus added time on. Moran taking his time with this throw-in. Throws it in. Ryan Parsons does well to win it. Ball's going to come through to Fagan. Fagan looking for Angus. Lovely little ball. Angus takes it in his stride up against Ryan Parsons into the penalty box. Goes across. Played it behind the substitute, Ken Charlery. As he went for the near post, he aimed for the back post, and Slough can bring the ball out with Sean Fraser. Fraser looking inside for Sear. Sear's got time to play the ball in properly. Towards Adam Martin. Adam Martin's got to have a charge towards the goal. He's got to get closer. Plays it to Jake Parsons. Jake will keep that one in on this left-hand side. Up against Moran, the right back. Looking to get a decent crossing. He does get a decent crossing. No, Scott Harris can't get ahead to it. And I think that'll be a Slough Town throw on the far-hand side. I think that Slough are telling Guy Hollis to go up for this one, and they're going to send McDonald up as well. Slough got to be careful of the break here, as we've literally got 2 minutes plus stoppage time. It's going to be Guy Hollis on the far-hand side with this long throw.
Stratford have just left one up front now.
McDonald, Martin, Putman, all the height in there. It's a strange throw. It's come out to McDonald. He flicks it on. It almost falls for Scott Harris. He can't get to it. Well cleared by the Stratford defence. Just as it was about to fall into the path of Scott Harris, he was going to swing a boot at it. Again, Guy Hollis has gone over. He's going to take another long throw. This time he's going to throw it cheaply to Jake Parsons. Jake will have a chance to get it in now. He's going to give it to Guy Hollis. Guy Hollis is straight at the player, and it's Angus. Angus has got time. Fagan totally unmarked over on the side, but he plays it too far behind. But Moran will bring the ball forwards for Stratford. Up towards Fagan. Fagan just across the halfway line. He's going to look for a ball across the pitch. Ball. Not the best ball that he's ever played, and it's straight out of play. Slough have a throw in. John Underwood goes over to get the ball into play. Fraser, quick throw to Jake Parsons. Jake Parsons cuts inside. Up against Stringfellow. He's still got the ball. Looking for someone, right? Gives it to McDonald. McDonald will play it across to Ryan Parsons. Ryan Parsons has got time to bring it up to the halfway line. Callum Webb now playing on the left. Jake, it's a poor ball there. And it's the substitute Tullock who's trying to release Fagan again. Fagan at the byline. Up against Ryan Parsons. He slips over. It reminded me a little bit of Bambi when Bambi first got up on the ice and just slipped over, but it's a goal kick. Mark Scott takes it quickly, trying to get the ball forwards. Jake Parsons heads it into the danger zone. It will fall to Hadland. Hadland clears for Stratford. Guy Hollis comes across. Hadlin again with time to get the ball. Plays a decent ball. He's miles offside, but he's actually not. He's actually played on. Great save by Mark Scott, but how did the linesman not give offside for that? It was Angus with the opportunity. Ball's back out to Jake Parsons. It's a bit relentless here in these last few minutes. Parsons, poor ball forwards. Too far for Callum Webb. Ball will come through and it'll roll back into the arms of Scott, and Scott will again look long. Trying to look for Scott Harris. It's Harris just overrun it a little bit, and Kemp will see that one into his arms in the far side, which Scott Harris jetted.
We were fortunate there. We stopped for the offside, and that was great goalkeeping from Mark Scott. He's kept the score to 1 today.
Has indeed, but as a striker you would expect to put that kind of chance away.
He would.
And he didn't. Ryan Parsons with the header. It will come off Tullock. Tullock does well to keep it in, but Parsons can't keep that one on the pitch. Full time at Hungerford. Full time is Hungerford 2, Dorchester 3. And the officials here seem to think that the game won't last much longer. We're 1 minute and 20 seconds into added time. Stratford had the throw.
Stratford Town Marston sponsored Man of the Match award goes to number 5, Liam Francis.
Apparently, Liam Francis has been named the man of the match according to the Stratford Town team. Bearing in mind that he's a centre back, maybe shows you how well Slough played the second half.
Yes, it has. They've given as good as they've got.
Another goal in the game. It's St Neots 2. Adam Martin's going to go into the book, is it?
Yeah. He's just talked his way straight into the book.
Gets out. Was it Adam Martin that got booking?
Yeah.
Adam Martin gets a booking in the 90th minute for back chat. Ball's played forward. Callum Webb wins the header. Simpson this time heads it wide. Can Callum Webb get there first? He can't. Charlery gets out. On the far hand to the left back. Stringfellow up the line. The ball will fall to Fagan. Fagan plays it forward. Oh, that's a good ball for Tullock. Will he be able to keep that in on that far hand side? He does. Fraser's trying to get back at him. Guys,
scored, we believe, by number 4, Guy Hollis.
they've credited the goal to Guy Hollis in the 95th minute.
Mark Scott went up. All sorts of confusion in there, and it fell nicely to Guy.
But you've got
nothing less.
Stratford are absolutely gutted in that last second goal. They're not in any hurry to try and get back. The referee will blow. Is it almost the last kick? Housel tries to look for substitute Charlery in the far corner, but that will be guided out, and it's a throw in for Slough right by the corner flag. Slough will just need and a good second half performance there. Good performance by Gary McDonald, the captain. If you can't make it there obviously you can listen to us here. A couple of scores for you. Chippenham got to be top of the table now, 5-0 up. Okay. Cambridge City win 4-0, and we've all got to go home. So hope you've enjoyed the commentary today. Last action filled half hour and the last few minutes. Slough get a point, and we will see you all on Tuesday for the game against Histon. Until then, have a good weekend.
Gutted. Goodbye.